Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We welcome you on behalf of GEMS Private Limited and Mashq. Um, Today our topic is regarding the importance of English language in getting admission and study abroad. It's really important because to study abroad, if you want to make your mind that you have to go abroad, you have to focus on your English first. That is the very basic thing. So in that case, we have two options which we normally offers to the student. One, the basic language courses in which they can easily communicate with the in university. Why importance of English? Because in order to get admission in the university, they conduct interview. So if you are not expressive, you can't tell anything about yourself, they won't grant you the visa. No matter how good your grades are, if you are not expressive, you can't share your ideas, what you are thinking about, what your plan is. So it will be very difficult for us to gain admission for you in that case. And number two, the very important thing is for visa interview with the immigration officer, they are always looking for the students that whether you are a genuine student or not. For genuine students, you must know about why you want to go abroad, why you choose this particular university. There are few questions which they really focus on. That is very important. I will discuss all those questions with you guys because sooner or later you will all have to go abroad and you are here today for that. So that's why we are going to tell you about these points, because you start working on those points in the beginning, so later on you don't have any problem in that one. So number one, why you want to go to UK? Because we are working for USA, Canada, Australia, Scotland, England, all these countries. The countries which conduct interviews are UK, Scotland and USA. Australia, they don't conduct interview. Canada, they don't conduct interview. So those countries which conduct interviews, you must be well prepared for that one. Our recent success stories is all because of dedication of our team and hard work, especially Ms. Bushra. She worked so hard with the students in that matter. And secondly, the students, they give their 100% as well. Because the very last thing which we normally told to the students, don't think that you will have to get the visa. All you have to do is, you have to deliver your 100%. Rest is on Allah. It's up to him whether you will get the visa or not. So at least release your pressure, because in this way you can easily focus on what he's asking from you. Because if you take so much pressure on yourself, it will be very difficult for you to understand the questions and each and everything. So in that case, you have to focus on what the question they are raising. Like I said earlier, that why you choose UK, for example. Most of the people, they answer straight away because of the quality of education. This is an odd answer, everyone will start. No, you have to focus on the facts and figures. You have to give proper reference. If you said that because of the ranking of this university or the ranking of the UK education in the world, you have to give the reference as well, that you find it from Guardians, New York Times, whichever, where you find all this information. Because if you simply say that from internet, it's not acceptable, because they are expecting good answers from you. And if there are a lot of students who are applying, their benchmark is quite high from the students. So in order to get the visa or want to be on the top, you have to work hard on that one. So there are a few questions, like I mentioned. Number one, why you choose UK? So you must know that why you are going to UK. You knew your future plans as well. Because if you are not sure why you are going to UK, like simple example which I normally quote to my applicants or students as well. For females, I normally say, if you go to any shop, you want to buy a suit or anything long, you ask so many questions, and if you have to pay just 5,000 rupees for that one. Now you are paying in hundreds of thousands. Like normal fee in UK is £11,000 per year. It's like about 2.2 million per year. Your parents are going to spend 2.2 million per year on you guys. You must know why you want to go abroad. It's like investment of your parents on you guys. If you knew your future plans are, then you can, that's a perfect investment. If you don't even know why you are going abroad, it's all about, oh, my father gave me the money, so I'm going abroad. It's no. You knew why you choose this program. Like yesterday, day before yesterday, one of our students, Yasir, he had his second interview, got a call from Sheffield. They conduct 1 hour 20 minutes interview from that guy, poor guy. But he was well prepared for that one. So Alhamdulillah, he successfully delivered his. They straight away asked him why you choose this particular program. He was going in fashion design or with media production. So his answer was very valid at that time. That in Pakistan there are no many production houses or not that much equipped, or the university don't have often such programs. Then he whether or not be able to answer, because he mentioned them with the facts and figures. So he mentioned it accordingly, and that's why the officer was quite satisfied from that one. Because they want to see three things. Number one, your plans, why you are going. Number two, how financially sound you are, and how much this program will enhance your future career. If someone already had graduated, already had 16 years of education, if I take the example of they already had, they are engineers. If they said that we are getting 35 to 45,000 per month here, so they are expecting by spending again 2 to 3 million on your education, what would be your expected salary back in Pakistan? So you must be very clear about that one, that my expectations or the expected salary after having a foreign degree would be around 1.5 to 2 million or something like that. The next question they always ask about the comparison. Okay, if you select USA, why not UK? If UK, then why not USA? You must know the comparison in that as well. So that is a very, I would say that basic question they ask in that one. Number third, about the financial means, which they are always asked, because if you don't have the money, they won't grant you the visa. So that is a simple phenomenon. So you have to be very clear about that one. And lastly, about your future plans are, what your goals are, why you want to go abroad. So after having this degree, whether you will stay there or will be back to Pakistan. Some they said, oh, if I one question they normally ask that, okay, after having successfully completion of your degree, if you got a full-time job there, what would you do then? Some of the students they said, oh, we will stay there. No, never answer that one. You said that once I finish my degree, there are a lot of potential back in Pakistan. I will definitely come back to Pakistan. So this is how you have to answer all your questions, and this is what we normally do. So, like as I mentioned, sir, this is very important that for your English should be quite good enough. Even if you are not that much good enough, you must practice a lot. At least you have to focus on all those questions which are relevant to your degree or your education or your study abroad. So at least you are well versed. Because if you practice a simple quote that practice makes the man perfect. So this is how it works. If you knew that what you should have to answer, then you will be very confident to answer all those questions. If you don't know the answer of the question, you will hesitate to answer the question. And this is what they are looking for, because it's up to the visa officer. Like for a German student, because most of the visa officers, they are psychiatrists. They have to test you from judge. They do the judgmental. They are very judgmental in that way. They have to see that whatever you are telling is true. Because if you haven't practiced and you just learn, your body will never support your answers. Your eye contact will not be there. But if you practice 6-7 times a day for 1 week or 2 weeks, then it would be a perfect answer, because then your body will support. So this is how it works. So this is very important for your interview, and this is what we are looking for, that you guys should be very well prepared for that one, because your future is based on that one. Once you miss that one off the track, they will never grant you the visa. And on such an age where mostly the students are from 20 to 26, this is the perfect time. If you already made your mind, and go ahead, go for it. Because if you still think, okay, whether I should apply or not, you are just wasting your time. If you got a good job here or a good profession here, stick to it. If no, then move ahead, because it's a sunnah in hijrah, because you fulfill that one. And this is how the things would work it out. So if you had any question in that one, I'm here to answer that one. Thank you very much.